Welcome to FarmSmart Insight. Every summer, millions of bright red cherries appear on supermarket shelves around the world. Small in size but rich in flavor, cherries are often seen as a seasonal luxury, sweet, delicate, and short-lived. Yet behind each handful of cherries lies a long and carefully managed agricultural journey. From quiet orchards stretching across fertile valleys to advanced processing facilities operating at high speed, cherries move through a system where timing, precision, and human skill are everything. A few days too early or too late can determine whether a cherry reaches a premium fresh market or is redirected for processing. Today we follow the complete journey of cherries from planting and orchard care through harvest and industrial handling to finished products and the people whose lives depend on this fragile but valuable fruit. The life of a cherry begins long before the first blossom appears. Orchard planting starts with soil preparation. Cherry trees require loose, well-drained soil that allows roots to breathe while retaining enough moisture to support steady growth. Farmers carefully test soil pH, aiming for a slightly acidic balance that supports nutrient absorption. Planting typically takes place in fall or early spring. Each young tree is placed into a deep planting hole, spaced widely from neighboring trees. This spacing is essential. Cherry trees need sunlight and airflow to reduce disease risk and promote even fruit development. During the early years, the focus is not on fruit, but on structure. Farmers irrigate young trees carefully, avoiding excess water that could damage fragile root systems. Nutrients are applied gradually, with nitrogen supporting leaf and branch development, creating a strong framework for future harvests. Pruning plays a central role. Each winter or early spring, farmers remove weak or overcrowded branches. This improves light penetration, strengthens remaining limbs, and helps the tree direct energy toward fruiting zones. As spring arrives, cherry orchards transform. From late March through April, branches burst into bloom, covering the landscape in soft white and pale pink flowers. Pollination begins, often supported by bees, and tiny green cherries form shortly after. Over the next several weeks, cherries grow rapidly. They transition from green to yellow, then finally to deep red. Throughout this stage, farmers monitor water, nutrition, and pest pressure closely. Any stress, heat, drought, or disease can affect size, flavor, and firmness. Cherry harvesting is one of the most time-sensitive operations in fruit farming. The window for ideal ripeness is short, often lasting only a few days. Traditional hand harvesting remains common, especially for high-quality cherries. Workers gently twist each fruit from the stem, preserving the delicate skin and avoiding damage to the tree. This method is slow and labor-intensive, but it produces cherries with superior appearance and freshness. As orchard sizes increase, mechanical harvesting becomes necessary. Specialized machines shake tree trunks or branches, causing ripe cherries to fall onto collection systems below. This method dramatically increases efficiency, but requires precise calibration to avoid bruising fruit or harvesting cherries that are not fully ripe. In practice, many farms combine both approaches. hand harvesting in premium sections, and mechanical harvesting in larger blocks. This balance helps maintain quality while meeting production demands. Once harvested, cherries are moved immediately to shaded areas and transported quickly. Speed is essential. Cherries are highly perishable, and delays can reduce shelf life significantly. After leaving the orchard, cherries enter a tightly controlled post-harvest system. At processing facilities, the fruit is washed, using clean water and gentle treatments to remove dirt and surface bacteria while protecting the fragile skin. Advanced grading systems evaluate cherries by size, color, firmness, and shine. Only cherries that meet strict standards proceed to fresh market packaging. Temperature-controlled environments slow respiration, helping preserve freshness during storage and transport. Cherries that do not meet fresh market standards are not wasted. Instead, they are redirected to processing lines where value is still extracted efficiently. Packaging plays a critical role. Specially designed containers cushion cherries and allow airflow, protecting them during long-distance transport to domestic and export markets. While fresh cherries command premium prices, processing greatly expands the fruit's reach. Cherries are pitted and transformed into juices, jams, syrups, concentrates, and frozen products. Juice production involves crushing and filtering cherries to remove pits and pulp. The liquid is then pasteurized to ensure safety and extend shelf life before bottling or canning. Frozen cherries and cherry ingredients are widely used in baking, desserts, beverages, and food manufacturing. These products allow cherries to be enjoyed year-round, long after the harvest season ends. Byproducts are also utilized, reducing waste and improving sustainability across the industry. Behind every cherry is a network of people. Orchard farmers make long-term decisions that affect yields years into the future. Seasonal workers bring skill and experience to harvesting operations. Processing plants employ technicians, quality inspectors, and logistics teams to keep the system moving. Cherry farming supports rural communities and contributes significantly to local economies. Knowledge is often passed down through generations, blending traditional orchard management with modern agricultural technology. From an agricultural perspective, cherry production reflects the balance between nature and human control. Precision irrigation, careful pruning, and advanced post-harvest systems allow farmers to manage a fruit that is both delicate and demanding. The journey of cherries is a story of timing, care, and coordination. From blossoms that last only days to harvest windows measured in hours. Cherries demand attention at every stage. What begins as a fragile flower becomes a fruit enjoyed around the world. Fresh, processed, and transformed into countless products. Behind each cherry lies a hidden system of farmers, workers, machines, and decisions made with precision. It is this invisible journey that gives cherries their true value far beyond their size.